All right. Da, da, ba, ba, bum. Yeah, thank you to those of you who are tuned in right now. I'm just going to kind of be going through some inventory and just kind of updating some of the Light Guardian crystals, but also just kind of hanging out, seeing who's online. And if anybody would like to be able to order any crystals to check out some of the inventory that I got available, please let me know. And I'll kind of like show you guys the stuff. Again, if you haven't already seen, uh, who here hasn't already seen the Light Guardian crystals? I mean, most of you guys have. Yo, what's up, Curtis? Hey, Jet. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I'm just kind of hanging out here right now. I got some items, like say for example, like this one. I'm just gonna replace the batteries on this actually. Just kind of update some of these because I want to be able to, if there are people who are interested in these, I want to be able to show them what they actually look like when they're all lit up. Maybe we'll just wear this one in the meantime. But yeah, it's a Friday night. I'm just chilling out here and just kind of keeping an eye on things and not really expecting too much. But yeah, for those of you who are tuned in on YouTube, hey, what's up, YouTube? Do you guys still get my notifications? Does it work that way? Like, huge props to you guys for following me on YouTube, and maybe you're just like jumping in for a couple minutes. Man, like right now, like I'm super busy just like working on getting things ready for the Paradigm Shift Central updates. But part of getting that ready, man, it's pretty it's like juggling fatherhood while being like a full-time entrepreneur is quite the challenge. I will say. Anyways, so here's an example. Here's one of the Light Guardian crystals. Hey Venna. Oh, Venna, this is Amy. Hey Amy. Thanks for tuning in. Amy, thank you so much for your order again. I super appreciate it. And I'm glad you were able to, it's like, I don't know, it's just cool. You're just like hanging out and stuff like that. But yeah, so this is like one of the bigger Light Guardian crystals. Like this one's like not one that's kind of like a website one. Like usually the website ones I got are kind of like more kind of within like this genre of size, like kind of like more like that size and stuff like that. This one's a little bit bigger, but I kind of wanted to set this one aside as like a specialty item as well. Amy, I'll make sure that the ones that I'm getting for you, like they're gonna be like good ones as well. They're all good. Like that's the thing. Like some people actually like prefer the smaller ones, which is pretty cool. I think it's like it's kind of like this metaphor where it's like all the beads on like the necklace, like there's this whole story. It's like a necklace of pearls, like regardless of the size of the beads, they all matter because they like hold the necklace together, sort of thing. Anyways, something like that. But nonetheless, guys, I'm just kind of going through and Amy, honestly, I'll message you because if you do have like a particular preference, if you're just like, actually, you know what, like I would like more of a necklace size one, or maybe you want more that's more of a palm held one, just let me know. But yeah, yo, what's up, TikTok? Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you guys aren't already familiar with my content, I direct ParadigmShiftCentral.com. I'm in the process of doing some really cool updates. The new version of Paradigm Shift Central is, you can think of it almost as like a group Patreon or a group OnlyFans for conscious media creators, where you sign up with like a monthly subscription and it gives you access to like a bunch of community events and content. So that's pretty cool. So I'm working on that right now. And part of me working on that, because I'm not like at the point where the membership's fully kicked off. So like right now, part of the work is actually like generating income through crystal sales and through tarot and through tarot and stuff like that. Here's one of them. Again, I'm just kind of updating the batteries and stuff like that. Again, if you guys are interested in any item, just let me know. I'm just kind of hanging out with you guys and talking. So as it is right now, I'm like working on alternative means to generate income while I'm getting the project up and running, while also being a dad. So it's like a lot. Here's a cute one too. So this one is actually an Auralite 23. This one was kind of like an experimental one, because not many of the Auralite 23s are like really for this one. I don't know if anybody, I made this one as like literally just an experimental one. If anybody wants to like grab this one for like whatever price you want to offer me, just let me know. Like if it's within reason, just let me know. But this one's kind of cute. I don't know. This one's just, I made it once and no one ever really bought it, so it just kind of like sat in my inventory box. But it's cute though. Like normally with the light guardian crystals, you'll see how like the crystal itself lights up. This one not so much because it's like an Orlite 23 crystal, but the Orlite 23 crystals are like the oldest crystal on Earth, which is pretty cool. But anyways, if you guys are interested in any items, you're in the right spot. If you've got a couple dollars in your pocket and you're like looking to be able to, just kind of like either get yourself a gift or maybe get somebody else a gift, let me know, because I'm more than happy to be able to show you not only just what I got, but also to be able to give you guys a good deal. Hey, AJ, thanks for dropping in, dude. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, so again, what I got right now tonight, I've got like a bunch of raw quartz. So like these quartz, like I picked these up because I use these to make these, right? But as it is right now, I have more of these than I need, and I'd rather like sell these to be able to like make a little bit of extra money to support the entrepreneurial work that I'm doing, opposed to just like sitting on them and stuff like that. So if you want raw crystals, I've got raw crystals. If you want the Lumerian Light Guardian crystals, we also got those as well. Anyways, guys, I'll just kind of like, I just gotta be mindful. I don't want to like get too excited and then I'll just be like, and then I'm done for the night real quick. Okay, let me just see here. Okay, again, I'm just kind of replacing some of the lights on some of these. Some of these, the batteries on these just haven't been replaced in a little bit. So that's where I'm just kind of like going through and individually replacing the batteries. Again, if anybody is interested in seeing any inventory, just let me know. And I'd be more than happy to take some time to kind of like show you what I got. So again, we've got raw crystals. We've got the Light Guardian crystals. And yeah, in the next little bit, I'm going to be kind of like shifting focus from like doing these sales to like bringing on memberships for the main website. But in the meantime, like this is, again, I'm just trying to focus on one thing at a time. So this is like that time of the night where like the baby's sleeping. So I'm like, okay, time to go hustle. So anyways, I just got that one. This is a really nice one. This is like one of like the chonkier, bigger sizes. Hey Cassidy, thanks for joining in. Thank you guys so much for joining us here for this late night. I can think of this as like it's like a party here inside of our Crystal Emporium and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you guys for supporting my entrepreneurial dad life endeavors. It means a lot, man. Like seriously, like you guys supporting me here, like believe me, it's not my plan to just hustle crystals for the rest of my life. That's not my plan. I'm just hustling crystals so that I can build up the Paradigm Shift Central work so that I don't have to hustle crystals, but you guys can still get crystals if you want crystals. Just reading the etheric energy healing. I kind of feel you. I want to do some more energy work, but I'm also learning web development and have a 1-year-old. Dude, much respect to you as well, man. Like seriously, like like family comes first, right? So it's like okay, I got all this work that I need to do, but then at the same time, it's like you'll drop it in a second if it's like you need to do something for the family and for the baby and stuff. So it's like it's kind of stretching me into like new realms of like what I thought was capable, and honestly, it's pretty stressful and it's pretty scary at times because it's just like like literally between now and the end of the month, like I'm not scared of this. I'm just telling you guys, like I have to make about like $1,500 before the end of the month just to like fucking cover rent and car bills and shit like that. But I'm just like, all right, let's do it. Let's fucking sell some crystals and shit like that. But I have like a shit ton of crystals, and honestly, like even when I'm on here, it's cool because there's definitely the possibility of someone coming on here and be like, oh well, like I want to order a couple things, and maybe that's like a $200 order. That's awesome. If I can make like $1,500, like if I can like do that in the next like few days, then again, that just kind of gives me the runway to be able to be like, sweet, now I get to shift focus more into what I'm building through Paradigm Shift, which again, Paradigm Shift Central, my birthday is right around the corner. If you guys want to give me a birthday present, sign up for the Paradigm Shift Central membership, not just for me, but for you. It's $22 a month. And with that, that will give you access to like ongoing community events hosted by a team of conscious creators. It's a really, really cool thing that we're building. It hasn't really been done quite like this before. It's pretty unique in that way. And it's also like events and content. And we got like a lot of awesome events coming up. So ParadigmShiftCentral.com, links in my profile. I'm still adding the events. Again, like it's there's so many things I'm like doing all at once. Anyways, if anybody here would be interested in any crystals, any inventory, let me know. I'll give you guys like as good a deal as you can imagine. Again, if that's like literally you just letting me know your budget, if you guys want some raw crystals, these are Lumerian crystals. Again, these are some like the highest quality cut crystals that I have ever come across. There's a bunch that I got. We also got kind of like the smaller size. So if you guys are looking for the smaller size, I can also like make custom Light Guardian crystals if that's what you want. Sorry, Red Rose, I read your comment earlier and then I was like in the middle of saying something else and I forgot to get back to it. Do I have Moldavite? No, I don't have Moldavite, though I do wear a piece of Moldavite, but no, I don't sell Moldavite. I do have Auralite 23. Auralite 23 is actually a really cool one. For those of you who are familiar, this is like one of the oldest crystals on Earth. So that's pretty cool. Moldavite technically isn't even a crystal. Like it gets a lot of like the spotlight, but it's like, you know, it's not even a crystal technically. It's like melted earth, which is still pretty dope. Don't get me wrong. I think Moldavite's awesome. So I actually have like a little Moldavite for River for my 1-year-old. So Tektite is cool too. I draw another parallel. I was also making LED earrings with fiber optics till Etsy took. Oh man, oh I'm sorry to hear that, dude. That's unfortunate, man. And dude, thank you so much for just like hanging out with me here. And it's Rich, I believe, right? Yo, Rich, thanks for dropping in, man. Yeah, again, for those of you guys who are here, thank you so much. There's so much that I have to be able to offer the community. I'm not just here to like peddle crystals and stuff like that, but the crystals are definitely like a super cool way to be able to get you guys awesome items and to be able to help support the other work that I'm doing in the community. So let me just see here. I'm just rigging up some of the lights on these bad boys. Some of these, again, I'm just updating some of the Light Guardian crystals. So again, I'll just show you guys real quick. If anybody is interested in Light Guardian crystals, let me know, because you can either order them through the website or I can give you guys like a good deal right here, and PayPal e-transfer is totally accepted. Where else are you streaming from so I can share you out? Morgan, I'm on TikTok right now, so that's one way. I'm not too worried about like this stuff going viral right now, but or if I haven't got a chance to go to California, I was seeing her stories. I'm excited for her, and I just sent her a message yesterday. Actually, I'm like, congrats on what is it, 400,000 on TikTok. Man, I remember like I was talking to her when she literally just started on TikTok. So that's pretty cool. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if you guys are, you know, keeping an eye on my content, I'm doing a birthday party this weekend. No, Monday. Monday is my birthday. And I'm doing a birthday party this weekend. I'm doing a birthday party on Monday, which is slightly after the weekend. And it's actually going to be like a relaunch of Paradigm Shift Central. And so that's going to be, again, kind of like the relaunch of our new membership and the kind of I'll have the events published and stuff like that. And there's a lot of awesome creators involved. We're designing it in a way where it's like designed. It's not just like, oh, this is like a way for me to make money. It's a way that's actually designed for like the other creators involved to be able to like also develop their own regenerative income. Look at this one. This one's beautiful. This was one of the ones where I was like, oh man, like I want to keep this one for myself. But in these trying times, if there's somebody else here who would, you know, feel that this is something that calls to them, then I'm okay with letting it go. So, yo, Ashtar, welcome back. Good to see you again. And to all my friends here, thank you guys again just for hanging out. And thank you for the happy early birthdays. I appreciate that. Ashtar, if there's anything I can kind of like show you with here. So I'm actually, Ashtar, I'll just kind of let you know, I'm actually just kind of like updating some of the Light Guardian crystals that I got here. So I'm actually just kind of like plugging the lights back into them so you can see some of them that they were just kind of like sitting in my boxes, so they didn't have, look at the combo on that, right? Like honestly, like dude, like these things in themselves, man, these things, like I could just like hold these on screen. I wouldn't even have to say anything and people would be like, how do I get one? Right? So but again, these are all handmade by me. Literally kind of like downloaded the blueprint from a dream, if you guys understand what I'm saying. It started off as just like an idea within my imagination, and then it slowly evolved. And then I was like, holy shit, this is like actually a thing. And that's why I have so many crystals. Like I went out of my way over the years to like find all these crystals and stuff. That's what I want. I want the blue. You want the blue. You know what? I was thinking that because like Ashtar Command is like kind of has like that blue energy when I think of like Palladians and Ashtar and stuff like that. I think of like the blue energy. This one is dope. See, so this one here, like, dude, this literally looks like like a communicator, like calling Ashtar commands. We are ready for pickup. So, what's so special about Auralite 23? How did it impact your life? Great question. Thank you again, Red Rose. So I'll just answer real quick. And again, for anybody else who is interested in any particular items, just let me know, guys. Like I'm here to chat with you guys, but at the same time, if there's someone that's just like, hey, I'm looking to be able to order anything, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys one-on-one as need be. When I wear mine to a festival, it's how my friends find me in the distance. Amy, that's hilarious. You know what? I do the same thing. Like I literally like this one, I kind of rotate through the colors depending on how I'm feeling. Like most recently I put green. Previously to that, it was blue. Prior to that, it was purple. I kind of like change the colors depending on what I'm feeling. But yeah, totally. Like this is something where I'll like walk through a crowd and people will be like, whoa, sweet glowing crystal. Like, what is that? So, but yes, to answer Red Rose's image, the Auralite 23, more long story short, it's one of the oldest crystals on Earth. It's called Auralite 23 because it actually has up to 23 different minerals in it. So like including amethyst, iron, quartz, obviously, maybe. I don't know. I have to double check. I haven't looked up Auralite 23 details. I know there's iron and amethyst and quartz, and I want to say ore, but I don't know for certain. So with this crystal, again, just the fact that this is like literally the oldest crystal on Earth, one of the oldest, 1.2 billion years old, is pretty interesting. Like, I don't know. I just kind of geek out over that. You're like holding this and you're just like, holy shit, this is like the oldest thing like that I could ever touch other than the Earth itself. Like, it's pretty cool. So, if you've ever heard of like Super 7 and stuff like that, the Auralite 23s are definitely within that same ballpark. And I do have some like already pre-wire wrapped, and I do have some raw ones as well. So if you're looking for like any of these that are just kind of pre-wire wrapped, that's fine. And honestly, I don't have too many of those left. Once I sell those out, I probably won't be able to find those again anytime soon without spending an arm and a leg. Here's a super cool orange one. I use crystals too. I often try to meditate with crystals and create digital paints. Oh, they're very cool. Very cool. Yeah, crystals are pretty fun to use for a lot of things. Ashtar. So yeah, again, with these, like with the crystals themselves, with the light guarding crystals, how you choose to use them is up to you. I do encourage people if they want to kind of like use them. You can use them as like, it's kind of like a phaser. It's like pew, pew. But it's also like you can use it as like a healing wand. You can use it to kind of like direct energy. Again, if that's something that you feel kind of like works with what it is that you're looking to use it for, you can use it as like a pendulum. Like with this one, you can use it as a pendulum. Obviously, any of these you could use as a pendulum. But yeah, I like to be able to use these like even if I'm like kind of like doing Reiki work. I've kind of like done that online where sometimes I'll kind of like incorporate those into doing some Reiki broadcasts and stuff. Again, with any of them, I don't say, oh, this is exactly what this is. It's really just kind of like, well, what do you want it to be for you? I explain that they're tools, toys, and talismans. So it's like, what magic do you put into it, right? So again, this one, dude, I love the purples, man. I'll just show you this one with the purple. Super pretty. Again, for anybody here, if you guys are just like feeling drawn to these, you can always order them anytime. Again, if you're looking for a discount, I would just encourage you to let me know here, but also direct message me, and I can totally just, again, like chat with you and get you a discount, and then we can just pay through PayPal. So that's fine with me. Okay. Well, I'm out of batteries on that batch. I still want to be able to just kind of update a few of these. Probably have to keep those ones just set aside for now. That's all right. Okie dokie. Cool. Sweet. Yeah, so for anybody here, how may I be of service? How can I help you guys? If you guys would like to be able to see any particular inventory, please feel free to let me know. And do I have a shop in real life? I used to work at a crystal shop back in the day. Like one of my earlier jobs was like at some store and they sold a bunch of crystals. And then eventually I worked at like another place that was actually like a spiritual shop. So no, I don't have a physical location. I mean, right now there isn't really much practical reason for me to have a physical location. So this is like a virtual shop. Dude, this is a nice Lemurian quartz, man. Like it's obviously like fractured on the base, but even just the cut on this, you can see the striations on it. The striations, if you're not entirely familiar on Lemurian quartz, They're the horizontal lines that are on the side, and depending on who you ask, will say that like if you like run your finger up and down it, you can almost kind of like down like meditate on the code. It's like information. It's kind of like, you know, like a vinyl, like a record, right? How it's got like kind of like etchings and stuff on it. It's like this is almost like ancient etchings of like code of consciousness. You know, you talk to people and they talk about how like crystals hold memory, right? Like they hold information. They're like ancient hard drives. So but again, it's like how you choose to interpret it is up to you, right? For some people, this is just going to be a fancy paperweight, but for other people, they're going to be like, oh, this is actually like a connection to something like really meaningful to me, right? So anyways, guys, I'm not going to be online for too long tonight. I do have to well, what I may actually jump off and go do some work on some other stuff, but I'd love to be able to just hang out with you guys. I'd love to be able to, again, just kind of like see how I may be of service. If you guys are looking to order anything today, that's cool. If you guys want to order anything later, that's also cool. And yeah, I'm more than happy to even just be able to answer any questions and just kind of hang out with you guys. And again, it's selling crystals, but it's also building community. So how do you tap into the power of the crystals? Kind of, Rose, with what you were saying, even just like meditation, I find to be definitely one of the best ways. It's interesting because like if you just like have a crystal and you're just like looking at it, it's like cool, it's a thing. But as soon as you kind of like slow down and like really just kind of like hold the crystal and meditate on it, like you can start to like feel, like you can start to kind of like feel there's almost like a wave, there's like a pulse, there's like a breath. So there's like a subtle energy that kind of goes with the crystal. And even if you don't really know like what that means, it is interesting to just kind of like notice an awareness of the sensation. And then from there, you know, you can kind of like use the crystals to kind of like help you focus on meditation. You can actually, with the light guardian crystals, I like to kind of like use these where if you like hold them in your palm, you can like feel the pulse of your heart through the palm, like through the crystal, which is pretty cool. Like it's actually like, if you really want to level up, hold two at once. It's kind of like the old like ancient Egyptian. They had like the pillar things that they would use, which were like conductors. So again, you know, like I don't think there's one answer, but I do think just kind of like allowing yourself to go into a place of softness and stillness is definitely a good way to just be able to kind of like connect with the crystal. And I mean, literally, you could talk to it. You could like connect with the consciousness of the crystal if that's something that resonates with you. Cool. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. There's a few people here right now. Red Rose, thank you for your questions. Ashar, how may I help you? Is there anything that you would like to see? Is there anything in particular that you would like me to show you? I can even like swap out some colors. So with each of the light guardian crystals, I'll just explain. So like it comes with like a solid color, and you would choose a solid color. So say for example, if this is one that really calls to you, you could say like, hey, I want blue. But if you're like, hey, I want this one, but I want it pink, then I would swap out the LED and put in a pink one. And then also with each one, it also comes with a multicolor LED, and that's what you can see on this one. So you can see here, so this one like changes colors as well. So pair your Auralite 23 with Moldavite with a quartz crystal. One time I manifested it. Combining crystals, right? I mean, it's interesting when you like crystals are kind of like almost like ingredients. It's like spell casting ingredients. So hey Chris, thanks for tuning in. Do the crystals vibrate? You know what? Like depending on who you ask, they do. Like they actually have like an actual like vibration. Like I mean, technically everything's vibrating on like some atomic level. But one thing that's interesting with the crystal, they have a very unique feature to them, where the term is piezoelectric. And if you were to like smash these against each other and like rub them really fast, go, it actually produces light. I'm actually like kind of like curious to do. I'll have to do this sometime. I'll have to grab some particular crystals and just kind of like smash them together and see what happens. But yeah, I feel like if you do just kind of like hold one of these, you'll notice like there is like kind of like, again, just kind of like a sensation, a wave, kind of like, almost like the crystal has its own like heartbeat in a sense. So it's very subtle though. Yes, the blue is the spiritual one. I love the blue too. Blue is definitely one of my favorite colors, and any of the crystals that are blue. I'll show you this one here. Ashtar, I mean, if you want to call dibs on this one, like again, like this is one of the ones where I've been sitting on this one for a while. I'm like, whoa, like who is this one for? Like, you know, like that's kind of the question I ask. Because like, I mean, I make them, but they're not, you know, I'll keep some of them, but they're not all for me. So it's like, who are they for? Right. So I mean, just take a moment here to just kind of like spend some time with this one. You can see each one. They also have like the design on the back that may look familiar to you. It's not like something that's like particularly like supposed to be one thing. It's more just kind of like an etching that I was called to put into the back. It's meant to be kind of like very tree-like, as above, so below, but also again very kind of like ancient futuristic. But yeah, super, super beautiful. So. So Ashtar, so with these ones, you're saying $25 for the one. That for me would be lower than what I would be looking for. Usually, like even with these on the website, like for this one as like a regular quartz one, this one would go for like, this is like bigger than a regular one, so this one would go for like at least like 50, and then even still that would be like a little bit lower just because this one's like a little bit chunkier than the average one. But keep talking to me because again, if it's not that one, then you know we can always like find another one that might be kind of like more within like your budget and stuff like that. So if you want to even just like let me know your budget, that's fine. I'm more than happy to be able to find something that's going to work for you as well. Because like this one would be like one that, you know, like if we're looking to just kind of like give you a little bit of an extra deal on it, this one would be kind of like a smaller size one that we could go for that. So just let me know. I'm just gonna, I want to see if I can get some light into this one. I'm just looking for my extra pieces. 1 second. Hey guys. 2 seconds. I'm just grabbing some batteries. Smaller blue. And is that this would be US dollars, just to confirm. So okay. All right. I'm just swapping in the battery for this one. I'm not even sure what color this one currently is. It could very well be blue. Hey, what's up, everybody? For those of you just tuning in on TikTok, if you're interested in any exclusive crystal items that we have, stick around. Let me know. And we have raw crystals, light guardian crystals, and again, we got a special deal on where basically like you guys just let me know your budget, let me know what you're interested in. I'm more than happy to just be able to make it work for you. So give me 2 seconds here, Ashtar. I'm curious I'm curious what like the battery on this one. I'm just replacing it, but I'm curious to see what color is inside of this one already. Gonna find out in two seconds here. Cool. But yeah, thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Who here is a fan of crystals? What's your guys' favorite crystal? Go ahead, leave a comment down in the chat. And again, if you guys are sticking around for the next couple minutes, I'll just kind of show you guys some of the stuff that we have available. Okay, 2 seconds here. I'm just updating this one real quick. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh. So apparently last time I was working with this one had gold to it. This one had a yellow to it. So very, very, very cool. So cool. But yeah, this one here, Ashtar. So this one has like a little bit of travel damage on it. Like there's like a small little chip on it. It's just got like a little bit of an etch on it, but it's still very much like intact and everything like that. So if your budget, like within your budget, also just like letting you know, like shipping is usually like $10. So if you're able to include that, let me know. But if that's something where you're just like, hey, I really want to get that, then just let me know and we can work something out for you. more than happy to be able to do that. And again, and even if you're okay with this one, because like this one is like it's like a little bit damaged, but for that in itself, I'd be willing to again kind of like give like a discount for it in that sense. But like it's still like fully intact. It's just like like how it stores. It's like one little thing's wrong, and then they have to like throw the thing out or whatever. So obviously, I'm not going to throw this out. Did you want to see this in blue, Ashtar? If you're curious to see this in blue, let me know. Red Rose, if you don't mind me asking, what is the due date to pay your bills? Multiple due dates. Like there's like car payments, car insurance, and then rent at the end of the month. So this week and next week and the week after that would be the answer. So, but yeah. Okay, let's swap this out with a blue. So I'm just going to do a quick swap between these ones, and then I'll kind of go back and do like an actual swap a little bit later. Cool. Yeah, thank you again to those of you who are tuned in on TikTok. TikTok, if you guys are interested in any items, just go ahead and let me know. And again, I'm more than happy to just be able to show you guys some of the stuff that we got. If you're looking to get some special deals, again, I'm more than happy to be able to arrange that for you. Whoops. 1 second. Drops. Where did that go? There it is. Oh no. Hold on. I like dropped one of the batteries. Well, it may be gone forever now. I don't know where it went. It fell on the floor. That's all right. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we were just swapping this to... Okay. So here it is rigged up with blue. So I'll show you this one here. So Ashtar has been asking about seeing some ones. Honestly, man, like the size of the crystal, like it's a preference, but it doesn't like matter if it's not something that like fully matters to you. So like this one here, like honestly, even the smaller ones are kind of better because you can kind of like just kind of like carry it a little bit easier and stuff. And I like using these as kind of like a fidget spinner. You can see how I'm kind of like just like holding it like this, and you can kind of like get away with just kind of like pocketing it in your hand, and no one even knows. It just reminds me of like a dagger, like an assassin's blade. It's like, Pooshua! So, are those effective for slaying demons in the astral plane? Yes, Chris, 100%. So, honestly, though, like straight up, some of these, like they're literally like light blades, right? So you like take one of these, you get like you totally shank a demon with that. But don't take my advice. So, anyways, guys, Ashtar, what do you think of this one? If this is something that's use it totally. But yeah, like honestly, like even just like kind of like having these, like again, like you can still use this for kind of like Reiki work or anything like that. I'd be super again kind of like curious to just learn a little bit more about how you would plan to use it. Again, keeping in mind that it's a tool, like it's a crystal just like anything else. How you choose to use it is up to you. I'm not claiming that it does XYZ, but it's really just the creativity that you put into it. So if you're just like, whoa, like what does this remind me of, right? Like that's kind of the thing that I get excited about. Is like when people see these, like they're designed to like evoke kind of like memories of like ancient Atlantis and Lemuria. Hey Natalie, thanks for joining in and stuff. So like if you were to show this to someone, they would see this and they'd be like, whoa, like what is that? Like first that would be their question. They'd be like, what wizardry is this? What sorcery is this, right? Like what magical creature did you receive that from? So couldn't decide on the color when I ordered, so I picked random for you to choose. I have a purple one that I wear as a necklace while I go dancing. That's awesome. That's awesome, Anna. Anna, are you okay for batteries on yours? Like, I know you can get batteries from like the dollar store and stuff. If you just buy the finger lights and take the batteries out of those. That's what I was doing for a while there. But yeah, very, very cool, Ashtar. Yeah, if this is one that you resonate with, Ashtar, that one is available for you to claim. If PayPal works for you, Again, I know you said 25, but I would, for shipping purposes, if we can put a little bit on there for shipping, that'd be great. And even with that, I could put in like a couple extra like buttons and stuff for you. The shift buttons, Anna will tell you about the shift buttons. Anna, I'll send you some shift buttons too. For anybody who orders, you guys always get shift buttons. So the shift buttons, if anybody's interested in just like the shift buttons, so these are like buttons that have like all like conscious imagery on them. Hey, Natalie needs a moonbeam. Natalie, do I have any moonbeams? Is that, I'm not sure if that's code or slang, but I'd love to be able to give you a moonbeam. This kind of, I don't know, this is like a light beam. But yes, so the shift buttons, if anybody wants to order these individually, let me know. But yes, the shift buttons here, like these are designed to like evoke synchronicity. I do have some free hugs ones. Natalie, do you need some free hugs buttons? Like seriously, Natalie, if you need like me to like make some custom buttons for you, just let me know, and I'd be more than happy to do that. Because I got a good amount of free hugs buttons, Natalie. I think we're getting back to that now. So, but yeah, for anybody who's ordering, I'd be more than happy to be able to like give you guys some of the extra buttons. Here's one that literally says, "Ask me about shifting consciousness." Again, guys, for those of you who are tuning in right now, thank you so much for being here. Selling crystals and all this isn't like my full-time focus. This is me again just looking to be able to make some extra sales so that I can have the extra money on the side so that I can focus on my other entrepreneur stuff. I'm sure for anybody who's an entrepreneur, you guys can understand how there's like multiple streams of revenue kind of simultaneously happening. Not to mention, I'm also a new father, so there's like those balances going on. But when you guys support here through ordering whatever it is you're ordering, it doesn't just help me; it helps support the family, and it goes right back into the community. So there's a lot of like cool karma involved, where it's like we're helping each other in some really cool ways. So. So okay, Ashtar, 30 with shipping. Can we make that 35? Like 30, like because you were saying like 25, and then it's like usually like 10 for shipping. So if we can do 35, I'd love to meet you there if that works for you. And even if you need to like wait a day or two or something, if you're just like, oh, let me go find $5 or something, just get back to me and we can do it that way. And even if it's easier, just send me a direct message on Instagram if you like for whatever reason lost the direct message in TikTok or whatever. Free hugs forever. Free hugs day is coming up on my birthday, by the way. So that's July 18th. That was like a few years ago. I just made my birthday free hugs day and stuff. I haven't even gotten to promoting it much this year, man. Like it's kind of depressing. I'm like so busy just trying to fucking pay bills that I haven't been able to do like the same type of creative stuff that I normally would be doing. But I'm getting there. We're getting there. So anyways, Natalie, if you want to meet up and buy some buttons off me, just let me know. And again, for anybody who wants any regular raw quartz, more than happy to be able to get those to you guys as well. And also got some like crystal spheres and stuff. Here, this isn't for sale, but I'm just going to show you guys. Here's a crystal skull that I have. This was given me as a gift. I'm just kind of like showing it to you guys. It's beautiful. It just kind of sits there. But I also have like a bunch of other stuff, like even just like, look, like a random piece of amethyst. So, and again, I got the Orlite 23s and stuff. Anyways, guys, I'm not going to be up on late for too much longer. I am going to have to jump off soon enough. But if for anybody else who, again, is interested, just let me know. Ashtar, 35 USD sounds good. And yeah, I'll get that together for you. And if you want blue, then we can do blue. And then it will still come with like a multicolor LED as well. So Ashtar, if that's like something, if you want to claim that ASAP, my PayPal link is in my profile and you can go ahead and do that. So, and yeah, thank you again just for, reaching out for your questions and everything like that. And yeah, for everybody else who's just kind of like hanging out here, maybe you guys are curious, maybe you guys are thinking about ordering another day, then yeah, thank you so much. Anna says, I left some buttons out and about for people to find them when I had mine. Yes, that's exactly how you use them. The buttons are super, super powerful. So, okay, guys. I'm not sure who's still tuned in right now, but thank you guys again for tuning in. I'll just kind of hang out here and What should we do? Hang out with the let's take a moment to breathe. So my PayPal is in my profile link. So like go to my profile, click my profile link, and then at the top it will say like pay for crystals here. It'll say it's like the first button up at the top. And then that takes you to the PayPal, and then just make sure you select USD in the drop down. So cool. Sending you guys so much love. Just take a moment here to breathe. Damn, man. Sometimes we're just moving so fast, it feels good to just slow down. There are times where, like, in the past, I've, like, jumped on here and just kind of done, like, Reiki energy, holding space type work. I'll have to do that again sometime. I really enjoy doing that, so. And I would do that where I would kind of, like, swap between the crystals and stuff, so. Cool. For anybody who's tuned in right now, you are exactly where you need to be to get to where you're going. So, Ashtar, you don't see the profile link? Like, do you, when you go to profiles, usually like right underneath the username, it should say a profile link? I'll type it into the chat if that's easier. Like, I can literally like type in what my PayPal is. And then maybe just screenshot this. Here, Ashtar, that's the link there. So even if you just want to like take a note of that and then literally just type it into your browser, that's fine too. So cool. Anna, thanks again for joining in. It's nice having some OG people hanging out, man. So yeah, I'll probably have to wrap it up soon enough. Excuse me, guys. Probably making you guys yawn too. Welcome to Chill Vibe Space. To make the sale, maybe I'll just kind of like switch up the broadcast. Oh yeah, I never set the category on this. How do I do that? Admin settings, moderation. Cool. Topics. What topic am I? Yeah, see, I'm not even on the right topic right now. Did I switch it to art? There we go. I was like in the wrong category before. I don't even know if that makes a difference. But... All right, guys, we'll just kind of hang out here for the next little bit. Ashtar, you want me to message the link? Let me just do that real quick. I should be able to message you through desktop. I don't think you can click links in TikTok though. But I did just direct message you that, so feel free to check that out if that works for you. And also confirming, are you in the US? Just to double check for shipping purposes. I'm sleepy. Cool. Perfect. All right, Ashlar, is there anything else you need from me right now? Like I'm more than happy to wait a little bit longer if you want to send the PayPal right now. If you're okay with just doing it later, you don't necessarily need me for anything. That's fine. Because otherwise, I'll just get close to wrapping up the broadcast. Hey, what's up? TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. To the two people on YouTube, thank you guys so much for joining in. Is it Friday today? Doesn't feel like Friday. So I'm just going to admire these. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll stay on here just for a couple more minutes. You guys are welcome to just like fall asleep if you're watching this. What's up, TikTok? Thank you guys for joining in. I might, yeah, like I feel like I just might want to shut this broadcast down in a minute, but then also restart it. Just like do some like kind of like light Reiki stuff just for fun. So, hey, Raven. Doing good. Also tired, but doing good. We were just finishing up a sale for one of the Light Guardian crystals, and I'm just kind of like hanging out here. I'm just waiting for the person to confirm that they don't need me for any other questions. Thanks, Amy. Yes, Amy, thank you so much for your order. I was very happy to see it come through when you sent it earlier today. So cool. Raven, have you seen these before? Like, have you seen me showing these off in other videos or whatever? So these are the Light Guardian crystals that I hand make. Merlin taught me how to make these. So cool. But yeah, I'll be shutting down the broadcast soon enough. So, but if there's anybody who would like to be able to make any last minute orders, or if you guys have any questions about the stuff that I make, feel free to let me know. So cool. Cool. Awesome, Raven. Welcome to the wonderful world of TikTok. Yeah, so Raven, I'll just kind of show you real quick. Yeah, so these are some items that I make, different sizes for different Light Guardian crystals. This one's like more kind of like the necklace variant. You can see I'm wearing one here. And these are items that I'm currently in the process of making some sales for and just building up some extra income to be able to help support the entrepreneurial adventure. And I also have a bunch of like raw crystals. So if you're looking for any like raw crystals, I got a bunch of these. Like I'm holding up 3, but I literally have like a box of them. Very fortunate to have them. And yeah, those are available for people who are interested. And I'm also giving like pretty awesome deals and stuff like that. So in terms of these ones, like for today, I'm giving like special offers to basically anybody who's like tuned in live. These ones on the website, this one's like a little bit bigger than a regular one on the website, but usually these ones like sell close to like 85 up to like $100. But then I also have like smaller ones that would be more like this size, which is a regular quartz. And one of our friends, he's literally just doing his PayPal stuff right now. I sold him one of these ones like very, very cheap for like $25. So the prices kind of range. And also, honestly, like part of what I'm okay with doing is if you guys like let me know if you're like, hey, this is what my budget is. If you're just like, hey, my budget's like, $40, $50, $60, and then we can kind of like find something that works for you size wise, whether it's a regular quartz, whether it's a Lemurian quartz. And then I can also like put in some extra items for you as well. So, but yeah, like they're handmade with love and attention. And yeah, I'm super excited just to be able to introduce them to more people. Like a lot of people, when they see these, they're just like, what are those? Like, what dimension did they come from? Which is exactly what I would hope to invoke when people see these. Like, I want people to see these and be like, whoa, like that's actually magical. And like that's kind of like what part of the purpose is to almost kind of like bring magic into this world. So like you look at this and it's like this is like something from a movie, right? It's like something that you would like dream of and stuff too. So again, this is one of the light guardian crystals. You can use it for many different ways. This one here, like honestly, like this is one of the ones where I'm just like, oh, I'm holding on to this one. I'm not selling this one. But as it is right now, if somebody's like, oh, I definitely want that one, I'm okay with letting it go. I'm okay with allowing this one to go to a new home and to continue to serve someone on their adventure. And again, you can use it for like kind of like Reiki work, like energy work. Hey, Kaylee, thanks for joining in. I'm just up late right now, hustling crystals so I can pay bills and support the family. You know how it is. So, but yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll be on air for a little bit longer, and if anybody has any questions, go ahead and let me know. Again, this isn't like the main stuff I do. Like this is me selling crystals so that I can have more time to spend with my family and work on my other entrepreneurial stuff as well. So when you guys like are supporting here, you're not just supporting me. You're supporting my wife and the fact that I can spend more time. She gets kind of upset when I'm like late. There have been days where I've been like up late doing broadcasts till like fucking like 3-4 in the morning, like just hustling and stuff like that. And then like the next day I'm like fucking exhausted, right? And she's like, don't do that. Like please don't do that because like I need you to like be awake during the day to help me with the baby. So I'm like, okay, balance. I got you. I hear you. So but again, as it is right now, like I'm basically just kind of seeing what happens in terms of me jumping on here for the next little bit, to be able to see like how much I can sell in the next little bit. Because the sooner I can like kind of like reach my goal with sales, then that means I can shift focus and not have to fucking hustle all month and stuff like that. So I'm just like compartmentalizing my hustle and stuff. You guys know how it is. Anyways, yeah, as a new father, the journey of balancing being a dad and being an entrepreneur, at a very interesting time where a source of income that I had suddenly kind of got flipped around, but then it also it like kind of gave me the opportunity to like really shift focus and kind of like birth some new creative ideas for other entrepreneurial models, which don't just serve me but serve the community. Um, Spirits kind of guide me that way, so it's actually pretty exciting as well. So anyways, Raven, thank you again for tuning in. And if you have any questions or if you're interested in seeing any of the other light guardian crystals or items, or if you are looking to be able to possibly get something, feel free to let me know. Some of the other items I also have Orlite 23 wire wraps, and then any of these I could also wire wrap these as well. For example, like I sold 2 of these earlier today that I'm going to wire wrap, and those are going to be like individual items for someone as well. So I do like wire wrapping, I do the light guardian crystals, all that good stuff. So, all right. Ashtar, welcome back. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, Raven, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Kaylee says, I've gotten one from him and they are so amazing. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. Kaylee, I remember like you got one like several years ago too. I use mine to create crystal grid to protect me from dark entities. Kaylee, these things, I love putting these on crystal grids. Like even just like building a crystal grid with multiples of these is like fucking, it's pretty cool. Dude, this pink one, man. Look at this pink one. They're so cool. Kaylee, thank you as well for your support. Like, yeah, you're such an amazing person, and I know like everybody's kind of like got their own journey and stuff like that. And Kaylee, honestly, your journey is like one of those journeys that's inspired me. Like, just kind of like, I guess it's kind of weird in social media. You'll kind of like have those relationships where you like don't talk to people, but you like see their life unfold. So it's kind of like, oh, you know them in a way that's kind of different than most ways, but I don't know. It's interesting. But anyways, I don't know. I just wanted to say that, Kaylee. So appreciate it. So cool. Um, Hey, Ashtar, welcome back. If you have any questions or anything, go ahead and let me know if you want to just update me on stuff. Because yeah, I'm probably gonna have to jump off here in the next little bit. So it's been a decade. Kaylee, you've been following me for a decade. Kaylee, you have seen me. You've seen me grow from a young man into a dad. That's pretty crazy, right? Even when I was younger, I'm like, I think that's gonna happen. Like, I guess that's gonna happen. People are gonna see me become a dad on air one day. So here we are. So, but anyways, guys, again, I'm not just the crystals and stuff like that. That's like not the only thing I'm doing. Right now, a lot of my focus is on getting things ready for the next chapter of Paradigm Shift Central. And again, the short version of that is it's designed in a way where community members can sign up with a monthly subscription, which is like super cheap. It's only $22. And then with that, they get access to like a bunch of exclusive content and events hosted by a team of conscious creators. So if you're like looking for like community and interactive events, it's super cool. And some of the events we got like all sorts of different events. We've got like Oracle events. We've got like a sisterhood event, like a sacred sisterhood, sacred brotherhood, mental health support circle. Like one's about like reprogramming your brain, alleviating anxiety, like neuroscience events, like really cool stuff. There's probably some stuff in there that Kaylee you'd be interested in as well, I'm sure. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna get close to wrapping up here. Ash, sorry, I can see you're online, so if you want to just check in, just go ahead and let me know. And again, no rush on things. If you're, just need to double check on some stuff, that's okay. And just let me know if you have any questions before ordering. And yeah, for anybody else, if anybody else here would like to be able to get some more information about ordering anything, please go ahead and let me know. I'm more than happy to be able to hold space for you guys. So last call on anybody who may be interested in any items for today's broadcast. And again, these are the Light Guardian crystals. So for anybody who's tuned in right now, if you guys would like to be able to order a Light Guardian crystal, yeah, I'm giving some pretty awesome deals on stuff. I'll just kind of like here, I'll just hold up a bunch of them as like a bunch of new people just like tune in. I'll just like stand here and hold these. I feel like I'm just like kind of like dancing on a street corner. It's just like, yeah, come on into the shop. Check it out. Buy a gift for a friend. They do look super cool though, just hanging out there. And like the ones on the end, they're like changing colors. So pretty, eh? Pretty fucking awesome if you ask me. So cool. I'm getting tired. All right, guys. Last call on anybody. And again, if you guys are looking to just like order some normally, my shop link is in my profile. And so you can literally just go to my profile. If you're looking for some like discounts, then direct message me and I can set something up for you and I can even work it around your budget as well. So cool. All right. I am going to jump off even though there's 8 people, 7 people, 6 people. So if anybody, again, last call on anybody who might want to be able to order any crystals tonight during a crystal mega sale, go ahead and let me know. And other than that, I got to jump off because I got to get some stuff ready for the wife. So. All right. Guys, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, feel free to just click the link for my shop in my profile. Stay tuned. I got a lot of awesome stuff coming your way. My birthday is right around the corner. I'm going to be relaunching Paradigm Shift Central on my birthday. And yeah, if you guys are interested in that, then go to paradigmshiftcentral.com and subscribe for the email. And I'll be sending out some updates on that. But nonetheless, just keep your eye open here. You'll see me around. So, all right, team. I'm going to shut things down. Wishing you guys a lovely night. Thanks as always for your support. Much love.